Hi guys, Tiffany here from Lake Life State of Mind, coming on to talk to you today about how to keep your students digitally organized using Google Drive. Now, I know that we are out in the world right now, some of us in our second, almost third week, possibly with this remote learning that's been going on, and I've been promising you these tips on how to organize a Google Drive so that your child can stay organized with all of the digital work that they're most likely doing. Now, this is something that I've done with middle schoolers starting at 6th grade, and this high schoolers are doing this as well in our district. And these skills obviously will move up and on into college, and let's be honest, us adults could really benefit from organizing our Google Drive as well. So I wanted to talk to you about the blog post and the seven easy steps that I've broken this whole process into. Again, this is all going to be up on the blog. I'll share that information with you at the end, but I just wanted to talk it through with you really quickly so you could see how simple this actually is. But before we get started on that, I just want to hit on the importance of doing this. A key component of student success is honestly being organized. If a student doesn't know where their work is, if things are all over the place, think about a backpack that's spewing out with papers everywhere. If that's your child on a normal basis, the potential of them being that way working digitally is just the same. And when it comes time to turn in that paper that they worked so hard for, and you watch them do it at the kitchen table, and then all of a sudden they can't find it because it fell in that mysterious black hole of a backpack, they're going to not get a good grade for it or any grade at all, and that's not going to be a good case scenario, obviously. So it's very beneficial for you and your child to start putting this organizational system in place at the beginning so that things run smoothly. Not to say you won't revisit it again throughout the process, but you definitely want to have something put into place before papers start coming in, actual not papers, digital, paperless papers coming through. You want some system and some folders set up so that your child knows what to do with them and can easily find things and they're accessible to them in their Google Drive. So this is a really important thing for your kids to learn. And also, if you are one of those all over the place, have a million little tabs, little icons all over your desktop, and your Google Drive looks the same, again, you could sit along with your child and actually get yourself organized too. So let's go with these 7 easy steps. Step 1, create a Google account. Now this is at gmail.com account. You can do that at google.com/drive if your child does not have Google Drive already. Now, I will warn you that some schools have actually already created a Gmail account for your child. I know for a fact that our school district here in Orange County has. I suggest asking your child this first, because if the school district has created an email for them, that is the only email that's going to work to submit and receive any sort of Google documents at all. If a child tries to open a Google document on a different Gmail account, their access might be restricted. So that's definitely something to make sure you ask your child. Do they already have a Gmail account given to them by the school? Step 2 is obviously to then access your Google Drive. Now, we like to lovingly call the little icon that you click on a waffle. You'll see it in the upper right-hand corner on google.com, also on your Gmail account. Now, Google does not like to refer to it as the waffle. It's actually an app launcher icon, but we just called it a waffle because for students, it kind of looks like a waffle. So wherever you see that waffle, like I said, on google.com, or on your Gmail account, click on that, and then you'll get all different icons that pop up, and Drive will be in there. Step 3. Step 3 is now to create folders. In the upper left-hand corner, you're going to see a plus new button, and the first option on there is going to be to create a folder. A pop-up box will pop up. You'll write the name of the folder, hit create, and it shows up. Pretty simple. Right-click on it, and and a new menu shows up. One of the options is to change the color of your folder. Kids love to do this. Math could be red, English could be blue, social studies yellow, whatever your child wants to do. Step 4, I go through teaching you how to create folders within a folder. Definitely not necessary, but helpful if, for example, in your English class, you want to house all your vocabulary in one section within your English folder, or all your reading passages. So I teach you how to do that on the blog as well. Step 5 is uploading items into your Google Drive. This is one of my favorite parts because Google Drive can pretty much house anything that you want. PDFs, photos, Word documents. It doesn't have to be just Google things that go inside of them. So I think that that's really cool. In that same plus new button that's in the upper left-hand corner that we used to make our folder before, there is an upload file and an upload folder icon there. Students can click on those and it will bring up every single document, every single photo, everything that they have on their computer, and they can click on it to download it onto their drive. Or the easiest way to do it is if they know where it is, they can literally just drag and drop onto their Google Drive and voila, the upload is there. We're almost at the end. Step 6. Step 6 is to actually add those uploaded files into your folders that you created, because what's the point of having folders if you're not going to put the documents inside of it, right? Easiest way to do this is to also just drag and drop whatever document, photo, PDF you have directly inside of the folder. If you have your uploaded file that just shows up under the Files section, you could also right-click it and you'll get an option that says Move To, and that'll show every folder you have on your Google Drive, and you can choose the folder that you want to put it inside of. And last but not least, item number 7, or step number 7, now that everything's set up, you know how to put all your files and your PDFs and everything into folders, I highly recommend that as a parent, you go into your child's Google Drive at least once a week to see what your child is doing. Now, that's one of the biggest complaints that we have or had with parents, and I'm sure this is still the same complaint even though I'm not in the school anymore, is that parents are used to having a backpack full of papers and knowing exactly what their kid is doing. But once things go paperless and they're digital, they really don't know what's going on. So I recommend that you sit down with your child, like I said, at least once a week to go in their drive so you can discuss the assignments and the things that they're doing. Also, while you're in there, you can do a little bit of like a health check and make sure that they're keeping up with their organization and their folders. And if not, you guys can actually start moving those documents into the right folder, and even assessing if you might need to create some new folders. Maybe there's a new chapter in math or something that you're noticing you could really use a folder for, or your child could use a folder for. And that's it. Those are my 7 steps. All of this is thoroughly explained again in my blog post at lakelifestateofmind.com, along with screenshots of everything that you need. If there's still any questions that you have, anything that you need clarified, please don't hesitate to write a comment, direct message me. I'm here to help, and I want to help in any way that I can. So hopefully this is beneficial for you. Thank you so much for listening. And again, make sure to check lakelifestateofmind.com so you can find the full blog post. Have a great day. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to visit lakelifestateofmind.com for the full blog post and screenshots of everything included in this video. Have a great day.